Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Raymond Park, the newly renovated Indy Island Aquatic Center. I'm Andre Denman, Principal Park Planner and Greenways Manager, and I guess I'm the Steve Harvey and MC of this thing today. I'm so excited to show off this beautiful space and to officially thank the people who made it possible. With 212 parks and more than 153 miles of trails, Indy Parks is committed to creating places and experiences that help children and families live healthier lives, and Indy Island is ready to help. This colorful space, it features a new 101-foot-long water slide with translucent sections, and I will say that the mayor and I will not be going down that today, so you guys are all okay. A coral reef with spraying octopus, a waterfall, which you can definitely hear behind me, LED lighting throughout the pool deck, a new ADA accessible lift chair, resurfaced walls and floors, and much, much more. A lot of great people stepped up to invest in Indy Island Aquatic Center. We are so grateful. Thank you to Mayor Hogsett. Let's give the mayor a hand. Oh, come on, guys, wake up. You can give the mayor a hand. For making parks a priority. Mayor, you've never stopped believing and supporting our parks, and we'd like to thank you. We also appreciate Councilor Hart for taking time to join us today and for your work in our communities. Let's give it up for our councilor. We'd like to also thank friends at the Department of Public Works, R.L. Turner, our general contractor, Williams Architect. We'd also like to thank Raymond Park Middle School, and as a proud Warren graduate, Warren Township as well. Dub C, Dub C. I know you can't tell it, but I used to be a synchronized swimmer, my form. Anyway. Partnerships really do make this a difference, and Indy Island is a great example of these efforts. I'm proud to also thank our planning team led by Don Colvin, Deputy Don Colvin. Also like to thank our operations team that will be taking maintenance of this facility. We'd like to thank Jennifer Stone King, our aquatic staff. Also would like to thank Julie Jacob, who was the lead planner on this design. Also thank Chrissy Cole and the entire Indy Island team. Would just like to say, when COVID is over, you need to come to Indy Island and have a birthday party. If you have children, it's the best place to have a birthday party. You will be dad and mom of the year, trust me. And lastly, but most importantly, I'd like to also take time to say thank you to Dave Teachout. These are not in my notes. Dave Teachout, this is his last big project. Dave will be retiring. So let's give it up for Dave for his many years of service to the Parks Department. Love you, Dave. Not a new pom-pom, but one of the reasons he's retiring is he's got a new grandbaby that he wants to put in all Michigan State onesies. So, Dave, you will truly be missed for all of your experience, buddy. And so with that said, and I'm sure Renetta's getting nervous because I'm going off script, I have the honor to introduce our mayor, Mayor Joe Hogsett. Let's give it up for the mayor.
Appreciate it. Well, good morning. And I'll go off script too. First of all, I'm not a Dub C grad, but I wish I was. And even though he introduced himself as Andre Denman, he also occasionally goes by the name of Tigger. Thank you, Andre, for that kind introduction and your introductory remarks. You know, the truth is, in a year when so many of our kids and their playtime has been affected by the pandemic, I am excited to cut the ribbon on this indoor, year-round facility that has served this area for 25 years and now has been newly renovated. The winter months are tough enough as it is. For families on the east side of our city, Indy Island provides a place for healthy recreation, regardless of the weather. This renovation, as I just mentioned, has been a long time in coming. The new slides, the pool equipment, the electrical work, the cosmetic improvements make this facility better than ever before. Normally, as Andre mentioned, I'd like to take a run at the new park slide myself. But fortunately for all of you and your listeners and your viewers, I didn't bring a swimsuit today, so my clothes will stay on. But our parks, led by Linda Broadfoot, many of the individuals who have been named today have worked extra hard this year to make sure that Indianapolis residents had access to valuable services during this health crisis. Not just recreation, although that's important. Not just fun, although that's important. But meal services, education, and even, in some cases, shelter. I also want to thank the City County Council, particularly and specifically represented today by Michael Paul Hart, the counselor for this area. And I want to thank Michael and all of his colleagues for their unanimous passage of the 2021 budget earlier this month. Now think about that for a minute. You know, we all see what goes on in Washington every day, and it is what it is. Fault lines are drawn that can never be crossed by the two major political parties. The same is, in some manner, true in state legislative bodies throughout the country. I am proud that in Indianapolis, Republicans and Democrats come together unanimously for one of the most important things that the council does, and that is put together its annual budget. That speaks volumes about how Indianapolis works, and that speaks volumes about the members of the council who put the benefit of Indianapolis above and beyond any kind of partisan differences. And I want to give them another round of applause for their passage of the 2021 budget. By the way, in the 5 years that I've been involved in the budgeting, all 5 budgets have been, not all 5 have been fully funded. 4 of the 5 have been fully funded, and 2 of the 5 have been unanimously passed. So I want to thank the leadership of both the Republican and the Democratic Council caucuses for their leadership in helping fund another year of these types of quality of life improvements in our parks throughout the city. So I'll conclude by saying Indianapolis parks are one of the best features of our neighborhoods. Parks make our neighborhoods safer, better, and more fun for families and kids alike. So today, this neighborhood gets even better. So it is in that spirit that it's my pleasure to introduce the counselor for the 18th District, Michael Paul Hart. Counselor Hart. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I just want to echo, some of your comments about working together in the council. The thing that we focus on, and I know I focus on the most, is what's best for Indianapolis and doing the right thing. And I think all of our councilors have those interests at heart, and that's what we look to do on a daily basis. So, good morning. I am Michael Paul Hart. I'm the proud representative of this area, this great neighborhood, and the privilege to be here to celebrate Raymond Park and the renovations to the Indy Aquatic Center. I know this space is a welcome attraction for many youths. We've got some behind us that are already celebrating, and families, adults, and really anybody who wants to learn how to swim and be active while in the water. And I've got a close tie to water. You know, I grew up, I went through the swim team in high school. My father was a swimmer. He was also a diver. And my children love to spend countless hours in any body of water that we can get close to. And there's no better place to practice or enhance water skills than right here at Indy Island. So when you think about a thriving community, and you think about access to recreation, a huge factor, especially one with an activity that can be enjoyed by all different ages without any limitation to skill, this is the place where we can do that. So thank you to everybody who made Indy's Island's renovation possible, the good folks at the Indy Parks Department, DPW, and many other hardworking people to support efforts, and all of you that are here today. We appreciate you, and at this time, I would like to welcome Jill Samala, who can share more details about Indy Island's partnership with Raymond Park Middle School. Thank you very much.
You might need a little step here. Hi, my name is Jill Samala. I'm a middle school physical education teacher at Raymond Park, and I'm a proud Warren employee for 17 years. Our students, we've had over 10,000 students participate in swim instruction with our partnership with Indy Island facility. Our physical education program allows our kids to swim 1 day per week, all school year. So every year, 600 7th and 8th grade students learn basic swimming, water safety, and we have kids that don't even want to get into the pool, they're scared. So I feel like it's a great step if by the end of the school year, they're comfortable getting in the pool. They're comfortable putting their face in the water. They know how to blow bubbles. They might just walk around the pool. Our kids all year, last year and this year, have been asking me, when do we swim? When do we swim? And COVID-19 has obviously changed our program a bit, but we look forward to when we can get back in the pool with our kids. Again, 600 kids a year, over 10,000 Warren Township students have been privileged enough to work with Indy Island and learn to swim. I have students, former students that are swim guards. They move on to management positions and higher positions in the Indy Parks facility. So I thank them, and on behalf of Raymond Park Middle School, Intermediate Middle School, my principal, Dr. John Klein, and my superintendent, Tim Hansen, we want to say thank you. And thank you to Mayor Hockstead and Councilor Hart for their renovations. My kids are so excited to get in here. They can't wait. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Bryce Sherrill, who is one of the Indy Park supervisors, to talk more about programs that people can participate in.
Good morning. My name is Bryce Sherrill. I'm the aquatic supervisor for this facility in Indy Parks and Recreations. And part of my duties as the aquatic supervisor is to help train and facilitate guard classes throughout the summer and the winter. We help to encourage and guide lifeguards throughout their careers when they start here with Indy Parks, and it is one of my greatest pleasures in doing so. Looking around, the renovations here are way more than anything I had expected they would be, and I can't wait for people to get in and be able to experience them. We offer everything from swim lessons to water walking, aqua aerobics, kayaking. Soon we'll have lap swimming for mornings. We can't wait to get the public back in here, and I know that my staff is eager to see young faces in the water once again. Again, thank you guys for coming out and celebrating with us. My name is Bryce Sherrill again. You guys have a nice day.
So now we're going to have the official ribbon cutting. I believe they've got big scissors for anybody. We definitely want the council, the mayor. The principal had to go back to work. I understand that. My wife's a principal. Definitely want Bryce, Julie, Dave. teach out. Come on, Dave. Get one of the contractors in here.
Let's get our pictures taken.